I'm still getting ready, but I had the idea to do this video while I was getting ready because so many ladies come to me for consultations and they're always like, um, what does love yourself mean? What do you mean do I love myself? Blah, 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 blah. Hi. What do you mean do I love myself? I don't know what that means. So many women don't know what it means to love themselves. So no one explains it to them, so they just don't know. They just think it means feeling good within. I don't know. That's not what it means. Okay. Well, that's part of it. But loving yourself means putting yourself first. Number one. Okay. It's not being selfish. It's being fair. You know, if you give everything to everybody, but nothing to yourself, then you don't love yourself. You got to put yourself first. So putting yourself first means making sure you look good before everybody else looks good in your house, or at the same time, or not forgetting to put yourself together. You put your kids together, you make sure your husband and stuff is where it needs to be, or your boyfriend or whatever, but then you forget about you. You put yourself last and look crazy, walking around with everybody else put together. How are you? So put yourself first. Make sure that you're happy with what you look like and feel like every day. If you're not happy with what you look like and feel like every day, then how can you love yourself? If you're not even happy, you're not even making yourself happy, but everybody else is happy. Loving yourself also means loving your environment. Do you like where you are in life? Do you like where you live? Are you happy? Do you like your house, your apartment, your furniture? Is your environment good? You know what I'm saying? See, this is why I don't like these pens. They suck. I like the other kind. So if your environment is not something that you feel comfortable in, or that you feel like you deserve, you know you deserve more, then that's where you need to be headed. And if you're not headed there, you're going to not feel your best. If you're not headed toward your goal, you're not going to feel like you're doing anything in life, and you're not going to even be happy with yourself within. You know, you're going to be like, dang, this is it. You know, this is all I can amount to, or this is all I deserve. And you're not going to be happy, and you're not going to love yourself because you settled. You settled for something you know you don't want. Same with a man. You don't love yourself if you settled with a man you know you don't want, or know he doesn't want you, but you still stay. You can love yourself by, you know, doing things for yourself, taking yourself somewhere. You can date yourself for a second, you know, or when you're not dating other people, take yourself places. That way, when someone does ask you out on a date, you know where you want to go, what you want to do. You know what you like and what you don't like. You know yourself. You know what you deserve and what you don't deserve. You know, dress in a way that you've always seen yourself. If you've always seen yourself as a certain type of woman in your fantasy, in your mind, dress that way. You know, the world is there for for you to enjoy. So why go through life in a bonnet and house slippers when you can walk through life with heels, a dress, and sparkly jewels? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you do that? Your boyfriend loves my videos. Oh, thank you. Tell him thanks. I appreciate it. But women should put themselves first. It's not selfish. We've been conditioned to think it's selfish, so that we end up, you know, like pick me chicks. So we end up empty, but everybody else is full. You know, You're supposed to be full first. You're the guest of honor in any household. The woman, the mother is the guest of honor. That's why we have Mother's Day. Okay. And of course, we have Father's Day as well. But the mother is the guest of honor because she birthed most of that and takes care of most of that. So she should be the guest of honor. She should be treated the grandest and the highest. So love yourself. Love yourself. And that doesn't mean to love yourself, um, you know, yes, love every bit of yourself. Love your hair, your skin tone, your eye color, your everything. Love everything about yourself. But also understand that you can love yourself enough to alter it to feel comfortable in any situation with any type of clothing, wig, makeup on, or without it. Okay. Knowing your power with it and knowing the difference between when you wear certain things and when you don't wear certain things. Pay attention to how people treat you. Okay. If you love yourself, you're going to opt for looking and feeling better. When people treat you a certain way, you will gravitate towards that look more. Okay. Why? Because you want the best in your life, and you're not going to let any type of stigma get in your way. You know what I mean? Just like if you want a job and you're competing for a position, you're not going to let anything stand in your way to get it. So the same thing with life. I'm comfortable with, no makeup, curly hair and everything. But I understand that when I step out into the world, oh, thank you, $5. Oh, you want me to say his name? Okay, thank you, Solo TV. Thank you for the donation. So if you love yourself, you're going to understand your power with makeup and without makeup. And you're going to make the best decision for your life. I have so many women that fight against wearing makeup and doing their hair. But where is your life? Are you where you want to be? Do you have the lifestyle that you want? Is your man looking elsewhere? Why? Why are they looking elsewhere? Do you look like you might love the way you look, but also you got to remember if you want another person in your life to love you, that's also a compromise. Yes. I love the way I look without all this stuff on, but I know if once I put it on, the attraction triples. Okay, it triples. Why wouldn't you do that? So if the attraction triples after you put on some makeup, to me, that's making your value even higher. And taking the time to put it on, it's also putting yourself first. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys are making time, waking up early or going to bed early. And somebody said with eyeliner. Oh, wait, that's the wrong eyeliner. Liquid eyeliner by Wet n Wild. Yes, it's cheap, but it works the best. So put yourself or buy, like if you don't have a lot of money, to level up, buy something that is going to go a long way, or ask for it in gifts or something like that. You know what I mean? So putting self first, loving yourself means not putting up with BS from people, not having to feel bad for standing up for yourself, not being brainwashed by other people. If you love yourself, you wouldn't let people brainwash you. If you love yourself, you don't chase men. Okay. You don't wonder why they don't want you. You just accept that they're not the one and you move on and you find someone who does appreciate and love you. Okay. You don't sit there and try to figure this out because he's already figured it out for you. You ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? If he's not treating you like the one, then you're not the one. You are not Neo. We're not the one. Okay. If he's not treating you right, he doesn't want to. That is his prerogative. That means you allow him to do that because you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself enough to leave. You feel like no one else is going to want you, or your ego is so high because you put so much energy into this person instead of yourself that you feel like they owe you something. Oh no, he's going to stay with me. I did A, B, C, and D for him. But what did you do for yourself? All A, B, C, and D that you did for him you should have been doing for yourself, and he should have been adding to it. If you're not doing that, you don't love yourself. You know, would you go to work and work for free for no paycheck just to try to take stake in the company that is going to laugh at you when you say, you can't fire me or you can't treat me like that. I work for free. All they're going to say is, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, you just volunteered. You don't own stake in this. You don't own stake in this company because you sat here and work for free. That doesn't make you part owner. That doesn't make us, want to help you in any way. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your effort. I mean, you could have been doing something else for yourself, like working a real job, getting paid, going to school, doing something to benefit yourself. But you chose, by your own free will, to sit here and work for free, volunteer for free. But then when we don't want you anymore, or when we stop appreciating you, you can't get mad at us because we never hired you. You came to work for free. So remember, if you love yourself, you don't go anywhere where you're not appreciated. You just don't. You're like, I know you're lying. I'm out of here. You don't go anywhere where you are not appreciated. And if you find yourself in that position, you quickly realize the situation and you get up and you walk out. Because you realize, oh, this is a trick. Oh, okay. I've been fooled. I've been duped. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I love myself too much to stick around and let you continue. So I'm out. Have a nice life. And I wish you the best. And then move on to the next. Those women who stick around and try to change the man and try to help him, y'all don't love yourselves. Y'all love that man and what he's doing more than you love yourself. You love his life more than you love your life. Okay? When you walk out of the house with a bonnet and house slippers on, you don't love yourself. Because when people look at you, you don't really care how they're looking at you. You don't care that they're sitting there throwing negative vibes your way, calling you trash. You don't care that people are calling you trash because you came out the house looking like trash. You don't care. And when you don't care that people are disrespecting you and calling you trash because you walked out the house looking like trash, it means you don't care about yourself, so they shouldn't either. Okay? Are you going to that Clown Tommy show? You know what? Everybody's telling me not to do that because he's going to clown me and send all his trolls my way. So I'm not going to do anything for free. Y'all know that already. But if you want to come on my channel, I sure take a phone call. How you doing? Someone says, do it. Nah, I love myself too much. I'm putting me first. He got to come on my channel. Okay? I'm the woman. I don't go to men. They come to me. Okay. If you want to talk to me, he can be on my show. How about that? I will I will let him contact me if he chooses. I'm not contacting him. Y'all know I'm too good for that. Like I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? His energy is negative. Well, I don't know. I've never talked to him in person, so I don't know what he's like. I know I've seen his videos, and I know, money is probably the main goal. And what gets money? Controversy. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if you love yourself, you don't chase behind folks. You know, you don't run to people. You don't beg them to be with you. You treat yourself like a star so that others can see that and start treating you that same way. That's how you love yourself. You treat yourself like you're the best. Like DJ Khaled says, we the best. That's how you have to treat yourself, like you're the best. And others will pick up on that and they'll start. It's also a form of hypnotism. If you treat yourself the best, anyone who comes around you and watches you will only bring you the best. Okay? Because they already know you're going to reject them if they don't. You got to be like, oh, I don't, do you have bottled water? Blah, 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 oh, can we get the nice table over there? If you are always like that, they will not come to you with some crazy stuff. I promise you. It will be like, oh, I got a great table. I've bottled water. I have the best wine. This is a really good wine. Then they're gonna try to do even more to impress you because you love yourself. So now they understand, oh my God, if she already can do all this for herself or she already expects this, I gotta bring it. I gotta bring my A game. So they're gonna bring their A game. They're not gonna offer you peanuts. They're gonna be like, oh, wow, she really cares about herself. She really loves herself. She really has high standards. So she must be special. She must be special. She must have it going on. There's something about her, and the more you love yourself, the more they will be drawn to you. That's why that saying goes, when you start to love yourself, others will too. Others will see that in you. People don't know what that means when they're young, but I'm telling y'all what it means. It means put yourself first, expect the best, don't settle for less. Look at people crazy when they offer you crap and just say, oh, no, thank you. Act like you are too good for anything less than what you are, used to. And even if you're not used to it, pretend that you are. Don't take anything less than what you want. And, sometimes you dress nice. Try to dress nice wherever you go. I know sometimes if you come out from the gym or, doing some work in your yard or something, you're not going to look cute. But at least look pulled together. Have on some makeup if you're going to wear some sweats. Have on, if you're not going to wear makeup, wear a nice outfit and some earrings and a necklace. You know what I'm saying? But you have to do something to show the world that you care about yourself. Okay? Yeah. I'm not gonna go, like y'all keep asking, I'm not going on his show, don't worry. He's gonna have to come to me. Get on here if he wants to. I don't chase behind men. Period. Ever. So yes, if you love yourself, you put yourself first, even if you're not in the position to put yourself first, even if you're nobody, and y'all are saying, oh, y'all, you should go on Tommy's show or you shouldn't go on Tommy's show. You'll get more views, you'll get more of this, and you'll get more of that. I'm gonna get that anyway. So, I don't need anybody but myself for that. So, and is it going to be the type of subscribers that I even want? You know what I'm saying? Or are there just going to be 1,000 trolls? So That's all I'm saying. I don't need 1,000 trolls. Thank you, Solo. He keep giving me money. Come on, throw some more money on. I'm putting this highlight on for you. I finally figured out how to do that. What is that thing where you can donate money in the chat? If you love yourself, highlight. Shine bright like a diamond. Mm-hmm. Gotta get that glow. Yeah, I'm taking time to do this. I could be doing something else, but I'm multitasking. What highlighter is that? Oh, this is my starter, my base highlighter. This is a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Prosecco Pop. It's like an illuminating liquid. Oh, Hogan gave me $5. Ooh, you know, all my trolls are donating. Thank you. Appreciate it. Man, this is strange. I feel like the world is turned upside down. What the heck? Sure, you see how all your trolls are tricking? Oh, I didn't say it. They said it. I just said thank you. I'm appreciative. Ooh, I don't want that highlight today. That's trophy white. That's too much today. Okay. Look at the queen. Well, I can't say, you know what? Thank you, trolls. I'll call you by your name when you donate. Thank you. So Tommy left me a donation last night. I mean, I'm like, what? He said, just because you fine. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'll take it. Okay. Tap Events. Hey, Tap Events. Tap Events sent me a large donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, wow. That was so sweet. Tap Events. Is that your company? Is that an event company? Big ups. Appreciate it. Okay. So let me finish getting ready, Sean. Y'all know this take a long time. Okay. So somebody asked me about the lipstick. Let me see if I can find it. That red lipstick I had on yesterday is a combination of 2 products. I liked it because it looked like a villain, like a Disney villain. So this is what I used: the Rihanna Uncensored, and then Sinful. It's just a purple matte liquid lip. I lined my lips with the purple, and then I went in with this. So you can get this dark purple in most stores. It's just, I got this one from Hot Topic by Black Heart. Ooh, thank you, Nadia Reynolds. Hey, thank you for the donation. Shoot. I would wear it again. Well, I guess I could pull it off. Let me wear this. I'll show y'all how to do it. How about that? Okay, it's gonna look strange at first, but sometimes you gotta do something strange for a little piece of change. Okay. Mike Epps came up with that. That wasn't a Shira original. Okay. Thank you, y'all. I mean, I really appreciate it. I didn't even know. Somebody told me to do this. I wasn't even doing this in the beginning. The super chat or whatever. But doing it now? Shoot. So you're gonna look a little crazy at first. So you just outline it in her, huh? If it was fall, I just wear the purple. I like liquid lipstick. All right. If you want to look like Sharkeisha, leave it just like this. Be like, oh, thank you, Mitzi Royale. She sent me some pounds from the UK. Thank you. Thank you, Mitzi. Appreciate it. Okay. If you like this look, keep it like this. Okay, so I'm going in with this. This is where all those art classes come in, huh? Know how to mix your colors. Shira, I love your salmon colored nails. I was going to tell you that. Oh, thank you. Yes, I try to keep it simple. Okay, so there, that's it. Voila. Got your evil Disney villain lip color. 2 colors, purple and red. It looks, hey, thank you. Hey, what's with this? What's with ya, Mystica? She donated. What are Tommy's intentions for collaboration with you? I don't know. I didn't ask him. I was too busy answering y'all's questions last night, so I didn't ask him. He said he wanted me to come on his show, but I was like, why? So you can roast me? Because you know I'm gonna roast back. But then everybody was saying he's not gonna give you a chance to talk. So that would be pointless. Thank you. That would be very pointless to go on a show where I can't talk. Right? So if I can't talk, why don't I just watch the show from just like y'all? If y'all watch it, I wasn't even really subscribed, but I heard that he lost a lot of his channels. All right. You call him Tammy. Y'all wrong for that. You call him Tammy. Y'all, I used to call him Anthony Hamilton because that's what he looked like. I was like, if he can just sing Charlene one time. Does Rihanna lip stunner smear less with the purple layer under it? I don't know, but I think so. Like, it still gets on stuff, but I know it's a little bit less, yeah. So thank y'all for everyone who donated. Stop talking and okay. My hair, yeah, I'm trying to grow it back out. I'm trying to get it long like the wigs I wear. Like the reason I wear the wig is because I miss my long hair. So I'm trying to grow it back out. But yeah. I think I should put the headband back on, y'all think. Leave some bangs out. And I look like Gossip Girl. Blair from Gossip Girl. Ew. So the whole point of this video is to love yourself. Put yourself first. Don't let people treat you any kind of way. Just think about if your mom knew how someone was treating you, if she would go off or not. If she won't go off, okay, you're good. If she will go off, you need to check that person. Because Because most people's moms, I don't know, there's some crazy relationships, but most people's moms love them and want the best for them. So if your mom is saying, oh, that man don't treat you right, or oh, you don't need to be friends with her, she's this, she's that, or oh, you need to do better, it's because she loves you, or whoever's telling you this, could be another family member. They love you and they see that you are not putting yourself first. And it's a shame. So also think about how your dad would react if you know your daddy. If he saw this dude treating you a certain way or not doing what he's supposed to do as a man. Imagine what your father, grandfather, uncle, whatever would say. They would be mad. Even though they might treat women similar, but since they do truly love you, unconditionally, they're going to tell you the truth, just like your brothers will. Your brothers will tell you the truth, even though they're doing the same thing, but they'll say, look, I'm a man, so I know, so I'm going to tell you because they love you. So if men are warning you, you know it's bad. So put yourself first. Get you a plan. If you don't put yourself first now, and if you don't love yourself, get yourself a plan to start with little things, like wake up extra early and do your hair, wake up a little or go to bed early so you won't be tired when you wake up, and it won't seem like you're waking up early because you're well rested. Instead of always buying stuff for your kids, throw some in the cart for yourself every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Your kids got enough and they really don't care. They don't appreciate a new item of clothing as much as you do, especially when they're little. They don't care. They'll wear the same thing 5 days in a row if you let them. So, yes, and your kids, they don't need Jordans when they're, still barely walking. You don't have to spend all that money on children. They just I forgot what comedian said that they just want them shoes that light up. That's all they want, child. So stop spending money on unnecessary brands for your children when they're so young and they don't even know what those brands are. You know what I'm saying? Put that money into yourself. I know so many people that try to dress their kids in so many brands. It's ridiculous, but then they live in an apartment with eviction notices, okay? Just because your kid looks dressed head to toe in expensive items and, it doesn't make you a good mom. It doesn't make you look like you have a lot of money. It just makes you look silly and extra, like you're trying too hard. Put that money into yourself. Put it into going to school. Put it into, nicer car. Put it into something that's going to benefit you in the long run, because they're going to grow out of those clothes in like a month. And then what? So please, y'all stop doing that, because whenever I see it, I just think it's ratchet. Especially if we know the person don't have money like that. It's just ratchet. So y'all stop doing that. Like, yeah, one shirt is cool. But when you have head to toe, whatever, it's kind of annoying. And it's like, ooh, look at that. It's ratchet. Poor kid. I bet their rent's going to be late this month, So yes, yeah, that's what I think. I'm gonna be real. That's what I think when I see it. And I think that's what everybody else thinks too. They don't think, oh, how cute. Oh, they must have a nice little family and live in this big, huge house like on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Da, 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 da. They don't think that. They know you live in somebody's apartment or with your mama. And you getting all that stuff at Marshall's, which is still too expensive for you. Head to toe name brands for your child that's going to grow out of it in 1 month. Now, if you're going to thrift, that's better. Thrifting, yes. Somebody says there's a thrift store. Go thrift. Mm-hmm. What about people who drive BMWs and luxury bags, but apartment is in their mom's name? I don't see, okay, one thing, I don't see why women have to do that. I understand why men have to do it, but I don't see why women have to do it. Okay. Women shouldn't be doing that unless they're, if I was a woman and I lived in an apartment, I would not want a luxury car until I had a luxury home. Okay. I would save all that money until I get me a house. I mean, in the suburbs, even on my street, I mean, we have really nice houses. We have big houses over here. And you don't see BMWs and Mercedes in every driveway, maybe every couple of driveways, but not every driveway. And not everybody is going to drive luxury vehicles. And some vehicles that you don't even think cost a lot of money. For example, a Jeep Wrangler costs more than some Mercedes. A GMC truck costs more than some Cadillacs or some whatever, Infinities or Mercedes. It costs way more. Some people like to buy American cars and keep it low profile. They don't like that flash because it looks like new money. And when you look like new money, you look like you don't really got it and you're just flashing. So yes, I almost got a Jeep Wrangler and I was like, okay, I can get a Jeep Wrangler or a Benz. I chose the Benz. So I already had a Jeep Patriot and I'm like, I don't like that. It's too loud, I can hear the outside. And plus I was used to Mercedes because I had one before and I like the comfort. I like the service plan. I like they come get you. I like all that. So don't ruin your credit trying to look rich. Get rich. I mean, I might not be rich, but I am upper middle class. So I'm close. I almost, whatever is considered rich. I don't know the number, but I know I'm about this close. So the whole thing is save your money, love yourself. If you love yourself, you have a savings account. If you love yourself, you have a savings account. Okay, go get you a savings account because you're going to pay yourself. Every time you get a check or some money, you put some of that in there. Instead of tied to the church, tie it to yourself. You love yourself, tie it to yourself. Yes, I am. I'm upper, baby. I'm upper. Y'all just don't know. I'll tell y'all everything. So it's like, girl, you're not middle class. You're not upper. Yes, I am. And I will admit that. I'm gonna tell you, I'm upper middle class. In 2 years, I'm gonna be way above that. I promise you. Because I have goals and I'm saving and I'm investing and I'm doing all this stuff because I love myself and I love my kids. I'm not trying to look good for everybody except the person who is investing in me. I'm not trying to impress the world. The world needs to be impressed with me. That's how I feel about it. So make sure if you have any type of love for yourself, then you're going to love your offspring and want more for their future. You're not going to mess with dusties anymore. You're not going to mess with anybody who's going to tear you down. You're not going to spend unnecessary money on things that don't benefit you in the long run. Unless you just have that on your budget. You're not going to try to make sure people like you. Because if you love yourself already, people see that. And the only reason people don't like people that love themselves is because they don't love themselves and they don't like that you do. That's the point. A lot of women ask me this: how come I can't make friends? How come everyone turns against me? I know I'm pretty, or I know I'm, this and I'm smart and but why can't I keep a friend? I said, well, how do you act? How do you act? Oh, well, I dress really nice. I come to work on time. I do this thing. I'm nice, blah, blah, blah. I said, maybe because they're not you. Maybe they don't like you because they're not you. Maybe they see something in you that they don't have within themselves. Okay? If you don't love yourself, you already know it's some women who look crazy, look ratchet, and they're going to have an attitude with you, you already know why. It's not because you did anything to them. It's because you love yourself and they don't. That's just it. And the best response to that is, hi, I noticed that, sometimes, you give me this little look or attitude, and I just wanted to say, it's going to be okay. You just need to love yourself. Just be their counselor, girl. It's like, you just need to love yourself. That's it. Then walk away. She talking about how I love myself. Okay. We know you don't love yourself because you acting crazy and looking at me crazy when you can look this good too if you try. Okay. I just, I don't want to turn into my mom. I really don't. And she's on her way. I don't want to turn into my mom, but she will go up to people and counsel them without them even asking. She's like, I just, you need to do this, and that. I'm like, don't just go up to random people and start counseling them. I'm not going to turn into that woman. I will just observe. And if they bother me, I'm going to counsel them back. I'm not going to come back at them. I'm going to be like, you know what? I can't even be upset with you because I see you're hurting inside. But if you just loved yourself more, you wouldn't really have as much aggression towards other people. Don't say you. Towards other people, when they do love themselves. And just walk off. You will counsel them in a minute. Yep. Coworkers are disgusting. I worked with my friend, a real corporate America job, and I was like the youngest person there. They are vindictive. Yep. You got to be in this world. I told y'all, 48 laws of power. Y'all better read that. If y'all work in the corporate world, y'all better read the 48 laws of power if you want to climb that ladder. You cannot be afraid. You have to be vindictive, backstabbing, in the corporate world. You got to be evil. You got to be a villain. That's what I taught my daughter the other day. I'm so bad, but she needs to learn early. So this little girl was spreading rumors about Layla. I said, Layla, because she was crying. I said, Layla, you already know the world is not fair. You already know if you play fair, you will lose. So what do? I said, you start an even worse rumor and you put some truth in it so that people will believe it. And they will forget everything whoever said about you, anything. And all you got to say is the reason she started that rumor is because she told me a secret. And, she started a rumor and she told me some secrets. And I was trying to be her friend. But she didn't release the beast now. Mix some truth with lies. People will believe that quick. And she came home all proud yesterday. And she was like, I did it, Mommy. I said, what did you do? She said, well, my frenemy, she calls her frenemy because she knows. She said, my frenemy started this rumor about me that I like this person. And so I started one even worse. And they didn't even believe her, but they believed me. I told her she liked this other person that was really disgusting and gross. And I mixed it with some truth. Like, because when I was over your house the other day, you told me, remember when we were jumping on the trampoline and you said you think such and such is cute and you like him and, and she was, because they had already said that they went over her house and she didn't argue with that. So I have to teach Layla. So the girl shut up. And no more rumors have been spread. Okay. She's like, she checked her and said, you can do it. I can do it better. That's how you always got to do it. You don't let them walk over you. You stomp over them. If they try to take one step over you, you stomp them. That's it. You got to take out the competition. If you don't, they're coming back. 48 laws of power. Take them out. So I said, you know, you don't fight, you don't cry, you use your brain. You become strategic. I teach her the 48 laws of power my own way because she's too young to read it. Well, actually, she's not, but I think she learns better from me anyway. So I teach her. You gotta stomp it out. You don't do the same thing. You don't do tit for tat. You stomp. Somebody comes for you, you bash them. That's it. So that's self-love, to preserving yourself. You preserve yourself. You don't let people step over you. You don't let people talk trash about you. You preserve yourself. Okay, preserve your reputation. You don't put a reputation out there. You don't put ratchet crap on the internet and then want to be the first lady. You don't do that. Okay, watch what you put on social media. If you look like you don't love yourself and care about yourself on social media, if you air all your business out on social media, if you talk about man crazy on social media, but then you back with him in 2 days and don't delete all that crap, and someone goes and searches you and finds how crazy you are, you don't love yourself. Take that crap offline. If you on Instagram posing in underwear and not getting paid, you don't love yourself. Okay. I think I was watching some Nino Brown video, and he was like, you know, men don't even need to go to strip clubs anymore. They just click on Instagram and get it for free. You know, why? I don't even understand why women do that. Why would you get on Instagram almost naked for no money? I mean, unless the underwear and lingerie company is paying you, why are you doing that? And then I saw a story on how all those internet chicks are like writing checks and they're bouncing, or they go on to prison for check fraud and, you know, trying to buy all this crap that they can't afford. Even though they got all these men in their inboxes, they not trying to offer them no money, or they're not trying to get any money because they got a dusty boyfriend. If I was on Instagram, I would be getting paid. You know, if I look like that, have them Instagram models, I would have a bunch of money. Okay. So if you're on Instagram and you're not getting paid, you're doing it wrong. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You know what? I'm a businesswoman first, and whether you guys know that or not, I'm a businesswoman first. Ever since I was in school, I've been a businesswoman. Ever since I was in the 6th grade, I've been a businesswoman. I would sell gum. I would do readings at lunch. I would be getting paid in junior high school. Come home with a lot of money. Okay. Why? Because I'm a businesswoman. I see how to make money. I see the supply. I see the demand. I'm taking note. You know, I could be the independent woman. In fact, I used to be an independent woman before I met James. And then at work, in the funeral home, I learned men don't care. They just care what you look like and if they want to have sex with you. That is your power. No matter how much education you have as a woman, that will always trump it. I promise you. And especially if you're an attractive woman. Even if you're not attractive, I've seen them go for ugly women. Shoot. But that will always get you what you want faster than any other thing. And I know it's sad, but it's just true. And when I learned that, I'm like, let me test this out. And I've been testing it ever since. You sold your own candy in school? Mm-hmm. Money is not everything to them women. Those ladies like attention as you like money. Okay, so if they're seeking attention, that's because they don't love themselves. Again, okay, when you seek that much attention from outside, it's validation. When you can't validate yourself and you seek attention and not get paid for it, that means I need you to tell me I'm great because I don't know it. And I won't even charge you. Come do it. Come tell me I'm great. You don't have to pay to see everything. I'll show it to you for free. Just tell me I'm great. Just tell me I'm beautiful. Just put a like. Just follow me. Just give me some validation. You know, And it's begging for attention that you probably didn't get growing up, you know, or you don't get in your current relationship, or you feel something is missing within. Maybe you don't have an education or career or something that you're good at, or you don't know a purpose that you have in life. Maybe that's what it is. But if you love yourself, your purpose, you can create any purpose. You know, if you don't have a purpose in life, what do I do? Make something up. Do it until you figure it out. Make something else up. Do it until you figure out what you really want to do. Because what you choose could lead you to what you really want to do. Don't just sit there and be like, I don't know what I want to do myself, so I'm gonna be naked on Instagram. Pick something. Shoot. I don't care if it is starting off like most people do, making crafts. Make some crafts, try to sell them, get some money, do something else, and keep building. If you love yourself, you are fulfilled in every way. Mentally, do something, read something, get some knowledge, get something that's going to fill your head with something. Spirituality, whatever your spirituality is, whatever your religion is, get some of that. Physical, if you don't like what you look like, work on it, change it. You know, how people treat you, how the world receives you, work on that rapport. And once you do all of that and you love yourself, everything will start to fall in place, because people are looking outside of themselves for everything instead of inside first. If you have it inside, if you already have it inside of you, it's going to be easy to get the rest. That's it. If you don't have it inside of you and you're trying to find the rest and you're an empty vessel, it's just going to fall straight through, and you're going to have to keep, and it's going to be recycling. You know, there's a hole in you, and whatever you pour in there is going to pour right back out just as quick as it was poured in, because you don't love yourself. So once you love yourself, no one is going to be able to pour anything in you. They're going to have to give you an extra cup. Like, here's your other cup, because you are already full. And just like, you know, you're already full. They want some of your cup. They want you to offer them. They want to have what you have. So they come and stand next to you, and they're like, hi. You know, they want to know your secret. I think it's some magical thing. It's just self-love. What makes her so different? Why doesn't she have these same problems I do? I look better than her because she loves herself. And she don't take no crap. And people respect it. That's it. You know. And I was talking to my friend Mickey, and she was telling me that so many women that she talks to have such big egos, and they don't even realize it. Yes, women can have egos, but the ego is in the wrong place. The ego is in the place of I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. They should do this for me. And I put all this effort into this relationship, so they owe me. But you didn't put no effort into yourself. You owe yourself. You know what I'm saying? Their ego is in the wrong place. Their ego needs to be within, not without. Okay? So if it were the other way around, if some dude left you after you've invested a lot of time and energy, you should be like, I owe myself 5 years or 2 years of giving to someone who was unappreciative. I owe myself. I need to get on the ball. I need to level up. I need to go get somebody 10 times better than me. I owe myself, because I've been giving and not getting. So I am depleted. I owe myself. So I need to put the love that I'm trying to give love but being rejected. I'm trying to give more, but they don't even want it. That's how you know you messed up. When somebody don't even want your love, it's not good enough, because you don't love yourself. You don't know how to love. And I know you hear that a lot. What does that mean? I don't know how to love. Let me tell y'all what it means when someone says you don't know how to love. Love is not possession. Michael Jackson said it. Love is not possession. It ain't. It's not possession. Um, Maybe it's 9/10 of the law, but it ain't about love. Love is not possession. Love is wanting the best for that other person, wanting that person to be happy like you're already happy by yourself. Okay? You already happy. You want that person to be happy, stay happy. You want them to enjoy their life, just like you want to enjoy your life. Doing it together makes it even better. That's it. When you care about somebody, you want them to be happy. You want them to benefit. You want them to wake up smiling. You don't want them to feel like they're in prison. You don't want them to feel like they're still living at home with their mama. You don't want them to feel like you're crazy and jealous and insecure because you don't love yourself and think you can replace him. How come you don't call me or text me? That shows that you don't love yourself, straight up. When you all over some dude, all day, texting, how come you ain't calling me? You don't love yourself because you could be doing something with yourself right then and there. You could be at, the mall shopping. You could be at the gym. You could be getting your nails done. You could be having lunch with your friend. You could be doing all sorts of things like he probably is. Probably getting a haircut. He probably hanging out with his boys. He might be cheating, but so you could be cheating too. If that's what they choose to do, that's what they choose to do. But controlling someone and always having to know where they are, putting, stuff like that, that's not love. That's possession and insecurity. It's not love. Love is when you say, oh, how was your day? I'm blah, 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 blah. You look nice. I don't need you for anything. Just pay the bills. I don't really need to ask you every step of your day because I don't care. Because I was too busy doing me because I love me. Okay. But yes, have a life, have your own life. That way you don't have time to sit there and wonder why somebody's not calling you because you don't even realize that no one's calling you because you're too busy. Then when it's time for that person to come home and they come home and you mad at them, they came home, shoot. They don't like to be. That's why a lot of people say, oh, marriage is a prison. It's not a prison in my house. I don't care. Do what you need to do because I'm doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not a prison. And when it's not a prison, you're less likely to break free and go crazy and then get back in jail, So that's what I'm saying. Ladies who nag too much, care too much about, oh, he's not treating me the same as it was in the beginning. Because it's not supposed to stay that way. That little in-love feeling, that infatuation feeling doesn't last forever. He's not texting you as much because he's comfortable with you now. He's not calling you all the time because he's comfortable with you now. Okay? He got you. You good. Okay? So y'all ladies kill me. Well, he stopped calling 10 times a day. Or he stopped texting me 18 times a day like when we first met. Okay, good. That would be annoying. If you get one text to 2 texts a day, you good, okay? He thought about you. You good. If you get one, you're still good. If you get none, but he come home, you still good, okay? Stop. Go find something to do. Figure it out. And stop doing this crazy stuff because it just shows that you are hollow and you have nothing else but that man. It's like you don't got nothing else going on in your life. You think a man is going to do that for you? You think a man, unless he's crazy, is going to spend all day crying, wondering why you're not texting him and posting up on Facebook and then going on Instagram to post naked because he ain't texting you? You think he's going to do all of that? If he did, that's crazy. And you look crazy too doing it. Okay? Okay, I'm going to get his attention. Let me take off all my clothes and go post on Instagram. He still ain't going to text you. Because everybody done seen you now. Okay? So have something else. You know, that's why housewives have hobbies and organizations and PTA and crap, because they need something for them. Okay, I won't do none of that, but I have my own stuff that I do. But that's why they have it, because your husband, your boyfriend cannot be your life. They just can't. And if you love yourself, you will actually want to have your own life. I'm not a Virgo, but you will want to have your own life. You won't want to ride their coattails. You won't want to depend on them for your happiness, because you'll already be happy. Okay? Stop worrying about all that. You married, you good. You got the insurance, you good. Okay? The bills paid, you good. What more do you need? You want a slave too? Why you don't do none of that, Shira? Because I don't need to. I don't need to. You know what? I'm going to tell you why I don't need to. Because at any second of the day, I can walk out my house, throw on a wig, a nice outfit, and go get somebody else with more money. That's why. Okay? Because I'm confident enough in myself to know what I'm capable of, what I can do. And I'm also confident enough in myself to understand that he knows that. And I don't have to worry about it. That's it. You know, if you know who you are, they know who you are, and they're going to act accordingly. That's just it. That's why you got to know who you are. And if they know you're insecure, that's your weakness. When they want to get at you, when they want to piss you off, they know exactly what to do because you're insecure. They know exactly how to get a few days of freedom from you because you're insecure. They know how to get you to break up with them for 2 days so they can go on this trip because you're insecure. They know how to do all of that. They know how to push them buttons. But if you don't have no buttons to push, and if they want to go on a trip and you say, okay, fine, have fun, I'm going on one next week, then what? Okay? Oh, that's perfect timing. I'm going on mine too. So you don't get mad. You just have your own life like you are supposed to, and you're supposed to love yourself, and eventually, if that's the type of man you have, eventually they're going to be like, well, we need to go somewhere together. That's going to be, if you got that off, you're able to go at this time, so am I. So let's go here. Let's go together. Because he's going to be wondering what you're doing, because men are more possessive than women, believe it or not. So if you're going out of town and he's going out of town, guess what? Ooh, Pennywise. Hey, Pennywise. How you doing? Y'all know I got a crush on Pennywise the clown in real life. So Penny got that old money. Yes. So why a crush? Because I'm strange and weird. Mm-hmm. So anyway, make sure you have your own stuff going, and eventually they're gonna want to get in your own. They're gonna be like, well, shoot, let's do it. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. But you got to have your own life. You can't be insecure about what they're doing. If you don't even care what they're doing, it's not even. If they are doing wrong, it's not. It's fun. It's not even as fun. It's like I don't even feel wrong because nobody's asking me where I was. Nobody cares. I'm just stupid. And I'm paying double. I'm paying for her and her. I'm just done. Basically. Crushing is better than having the person for real. That is true too. When you have a crush on somebody, that feeling It's actually better than the feeling of having them and worried about them. Just like Michael Jackson say, y'all know I'm always quoting Michael Jackson. Um, it's the falling in love that's making me high. It's the being in love that makes me cry, cry, cry. Oh yeah. So it's better to have a crush, work, and not as fun actually being in the relationship. um, Pennywise. You chose a good name. I don't know who you are, but I like it. I love myself because I'm sexy. That's good. That's great. And even if you look good, like I said, you have to have something else too. You know, if your man is a career man and he got a bunch of stuff going on, you need something going on. You don't have to work, but you got to do something. You got to fill your day with something: crafts, decorating, decorate your house. You know, turn on the Food Network, do something. Um, get online. You know, maybe you could work online, start an online business. But if you're not fulfilled within, as far as a productive person of society, you're gonna have that hole still. So get something that makes you special. You know what I'm saying? Get something that makes you special. Like, y'all can't do this. Like, I can do this. Okay. Get something that makes you special. I don't even care if it's promoting. Do something, but give yourself something to make yourself. I'll give you hey, Marcus G, how you doing? He said, give him a shout out so he can get back to work. And at least you at work. So, yes, I know those obsessive. Someone says some women become obsessed, mentally obsessed with men who don't call them back. That's why alpha male strategies can work on some women, because they're insecure. It don't work on a woman who truly loves herself. Because if a man ignores a woman, doesn't call her back, makes her wonder what happened, and then the woman starts going crazy and texting and calling and blah, 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 you know, that's how alpha male strategies is able to teach these guys this type of stuff, because it only works on pygmies and insecure women who don't love themselves. Okay, women who know who they are, love themselves, they don't put up with that. Mm-mm. And if they do, it's an act to get something bigger in return later on down the line. Oh, let me tell you, they've already planned it out, have strategy, got a 5-year plan on it. So make sure you're not able to be affected by people like this. If you're calling somebody over 3 times a day, it's too much. I barely call anybody unless they paid me to call them. Okay? How you doing? And that way, when they do talk to you and they do hear from you, it's more pleasurable. And they know you're not going to cuss them out for not calling them. You know, why would they answer the phone when they know you mad? That's dumb. If you call, I wouldn't even call. I would barely text. Text one time, and hey, one word, one text. That's it. They don't text back, they lost. They're lost. Okay? That's how you have to say it. They're lost. And if you don't think you're lost, that means you don't love yourself. Okay? I'm not a loss. Okay? You don't love yourself. You don't think, oh, well, they're lost. So, confidence, someone says confidence is self-love. That's part of it. Yes. What about men comparing you to other women? How to deal with it? I feel like men compare you to other women because they think you have the potential to look like them or act like them or be like them. But if that's not who you want to be or who you choose to be, then start comparing them to men who they're not like. you have to show people a mirror sometimes. You have to say, well, my dad took care of every bill, or my ex took care of every bill, bought me a car, A, B, C, and D. So, and he worked out, and he did this, and he did that, and he did this. And he still put money in my account on my birthday. Throw that in too. You were saying? Who are you comparing me to? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That's all you gotta do. Show them a mirror. Because all they're trying to do is break you down or make you feel less than what you are. Now, if they're telling you this to help you and better you, like, okay, you walk around in a bonnet and they want you to look cute, that's different. Okay. But if you already look cute and you look the best you can look and they're still comparing you to other people, compare them to. Okay. If you've done all you can do and there ain't nothing else you can do, then compare them to other people that they can't live up to either. Okay. So any man who try to, and that's another tactic that men use to make women feel insecure, so that they're obsessed over them, so that they let them get away with stuff, so that shoot, I guess she'll like that desk. No room. So yeah, they'll be trying to make you insecure so they can have more control over you. But if they can't make you feel insecure, they have no control over you. So be careful to people who try to make you feel a certain way, because then they'll have control over it. Now, if they're trying to help you, if it's constructive criticism and they're not trying to control you in any way, that's different. But if they're trying to control you and there's nothing you can do about it whatsoever, like, ooh, your nose is too big and you don't want to go get a nose job, then you're not the one that they really want to be with. And you need to love yourself enough to get up and get out. You don't change yourself for a person unless they're going to pay for it. You going to pay for this nose job then? You know what I'm saying? You going to pay for this liposuction then? Then shut up. Okay. So that's how you got to do that. Who will want to be my friend? Oh, somebody needs a friend. I don't need a nose job, but like some guys will tell women, oh, this feature on you is this and this feature on you is that. And I just use that as an example. So yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how that is. And loving yourself, what's their motivation? Sounds like they're trying to break a woman down. Well, their motivation is to get you eating out of the palm of their hand, thinking their opinion is the most important, feeling less than, so you don't have the confidence to go out and replace them. They break you down little by little by little by little. And once they do that, you let yourself go, or you fear leaving them because you think all the other men are going to see your flaws that he's told you that you've had. When you have no flaws whatsoever, or you look good to somebody else, they want you to keep thinking that there's something wrong with you so that you don't get up and leave and do better. So when they do that and you listen, it means you don't really know who you are. You don't value yourself first and foremost and think that they're crazy. Like, then why are you with me then? Why are you sleeping with me every night if I'm all this and all that? Why are you still here? Why do you come home every day? Am I just your pet project? Or do you feel lucky to have me, so you're trying to make me feel like nobody else wants me, so I can be insecure about myself, so that you can mess up and I will forgive you? Is that it? Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't work. I'm too smart for that. Try another one. That's why guys like young women, because they can trick them, because young women don't know this stuff. They're like, for real? Really? Young women don't know that it's all psychological. It's a psychological trick. And if you don't know, now you know. Biggie Smalls, Dream Mafia, represent baby baby. Okay. So thank you. Thank you for the compliments. But yeah, at the end of the day, love yourself first and you will get treated with the type of treatment you deserve, not anything less than the best. Okay. People are so nervous to go out by themselves. Walk in the place like you own it, like you dating the owner or something. Walk in there like you date the owner. In fact, I already said go look up on the website of the place that you're going to freestyle or attend. Get the name of the owner, get the name of the manager, get the name of all that stuff online, and say, "Oh, I know such and such." They're gonna give you A+ treatment, even if you never met that man in your life before ever in life. Just say you know him. Act like you own the place. Act like you date the owner. Act like this. Act like that. Act like you're going to. Act like you're the VIP. And people will treat you that way. I'm trying to tell you. People say, "Oh, you're narcissistic. You're stuck up." That's why they're looking at me crazy when they see me in public. Like, but I'm like, I always get let into VIP everywhere I go. I get A+ star treatment everywhere I go. Why? Because I act like it. You're not gonna get A+star treatment if you walking in there looking like, like I don't belong. No, you walk in there like, "Oh, how's Jeremy? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, well, tell him I said hi. Yeah." Then they're gonna give you the A+ best service because they know the owner. And you're like on their best behavior, offering you complimentary this. "I'm gonna tell him about you. You are such a good da da da." They're gonna give you stuff free. So be strategic in everything you do, and you will always win unless somebody is more strategic than you. Usually, people aren't, especially if they don't understand what you're doing. I'm gonna be eating shrimp and steaks in front of all my haters. Like, what's good? Okay, Cardi B. Girls, okay, not being strategic is being lazy. That's true. Because think about it, men are strategic. When a man calls you, he's already got planned what he wants to say to you, where he wants to take you, how he's going to lie to you and impress you so he can get what he wants. He already got all that stuff figured out. You just sitting there hoping he's your twin flame, he's your soulmate, he gonna be nice to you, he gonna accept you. You're in the wrong mind space. He's scheming and you're daydreaming. Like Rick Ross says, "Stay scheming." Okay? You gotta be thinking the same way. Exactly. What can I get out of here? What's the best restaurant to go to? What fake emergency can I come up with today to get some money? Um, okay. They call it a plan, not strategic or scheming. Okay, well, it's the same thing. Just depends on your motives, whether it's scheming. And with their motives, it's scheming. It's not a plan, it's scheming. If they're trying to get something for free, it's scheming. How you doing? Now, if you scheming and they're scheming, and you get paid and they get what they want, it's not scheming anymore. That's a mutual agreement. How you doing? The two schemes make a plan. And that's why men will say, "Oh, I like your style. Oh, that's good." Like, you will think by saying that your standards are high and that you expect this, that men are going to be frightened away. A real man will say, "I like your style." All right, we can, yes, I like you. Because they know you're not giving it up to everybody that feeds you a line of crap. And that you're smarter than that, and it takes a lot to get with you, which means you are worth getting with, which means no one, not too many people have been with you, and you have these high standards that only certain men of caliber can get. So when you don't give stuff up easy, when you don't play the fool, and you challenge them as far as what your expectations are, if they're impressed, it means you passed the test, child. You not cheap, ratchet. You passed. Yep, I had a guy flat out tell me, "I don't like your attitude," when I told him my standards. Exactly, because they will take either way. They will take a ratchet or they will take you. But they won't call the ratchet back, but they will call you back. That's the difference. They will take both. They will have both. If Morpheus sat down and said, "You want the red pill or the blue pill," they gonna take them both. I'm taking them both. I don't care. Whichever one I get. Okay. They're gonna take them both. But will they call the other one back? No. They're not gonna call the ratchet back unless they just want to sleep with her. They're gonna call the other one for dinner. They're gonna call the other one to take her out to nice places. They're gonna call the other one to do brunch or to go whatever. They're gonna call you after her, because she ain't gonna give it up. They're gonna call you at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, talking about what you doing. And you think, "Oh, he called me. Okay, yeah, he called you, but what time is it? Did you go on a date? Did he spend any money?" Okay, that's how you know. Did he answer his phone all day when he was on his date? Is he laying it on extra thick so he can get what he wants? Is he telling you that he has feelings for you too soon? You know. How do you find the balance between being sexy and decent? If you're trying too hard, you're trying too hard. Sexy should just be natural. Sexy should be natural. That's all you gotta do. Put extra seduction in everything you do when guys are watching you. That's it. That's how you be sexy. You don't overly give yourself, to someone unless you have a strategic plan to get them to fall for you quick, get some money, and get out. Uh-huh. I always get called cute, and that's all. You got to put more. Okay, so you got to change your look. You got to dress more womanly, classy. Put some more makeup on. Get some heels. Put a little twist, like Beyonce was doing at Coachella. That walk down the place like that. You know what I'm saying? Put some pep in your step. It's like on Mars Attacks, and them aliens got that lady and dressed her up, put a bunch of makeup and wig on her, and had her walking around like. Y'all remember Mars Attacks? She infiltrated. That was my favorite part. She wrote, "What if I know all these things, if I done all these things, but I lost the motivation to be again like this, how to regain the motivation?" How to regain the motivation? Get into a group where everyone else looks better than you. Go to the side of town where everybody looks better than you and you look like trash. You come home, you're going to change. You're going to be motivated quick. Go out looking ratchet. Go to the nice side of town. Walk around looking crazy and have people look at you crazy. And it's like, what the hell is she doing over here? She don't belong here. Go do that and then go home and you're going to be super motivated. I promise you. Okay? That's how you do that. No, you can't just see, I need to feel motivated again. Go put yourself in an environment where you look out of place because you have let yourself go and don't want to do anything. And then see how it feels. Look at everybody else who looks good. And when you go home, you're gonna be like, oh snap, I need to do this, and that. You're gonna be motivated because you've seen how people have reacted to you, who are used to seeing put together women, who are used to seeing people that care about themselves and how they look and how they dress and act and walk and talk and how they interact with other people. You're going to feel crazy and you're going to go do something about it. But if you don't put yourselves in those environments, you don't feel a need to do it. So get into the environment. Throw yourself in there. Be like, you're going to be like, these clothes aren't good enough. My hair is a mess. Man, I don't have any makeup on. I look like the maid. Look like somebody's cleaning service. Then you're going to go home and do something about it. Okay. Is it okay to take time from dating to build yourself up? I'm working on my body and mind appearance. I just got a better job than any I've ever had, and I want to save so I have more money to look classier. I would say, how long is this going to take? Are you going to be motivated to do it if you're not dating? I feel like if you're dating at the same time, you are more motivated to keep it moving, because, for example, if a guy you're dating right now and you don't like the way you look, that how he treats you, the game he tries to run on you because you don't look a certain way or your best will give you that motivation. Okay. If I looked like this, he wouldn't even say this to me. Watch this. I'm gonna lose. Then you could dump him and upgrade on him. Dating can fuel your motivation. If you say, I'm gonna take some time off dating to level myself up, blah, 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 blah. You ain't gonna level yourself up as fast. You're gonna be like, oh, well, I'll just, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it because you don't have anything, you don't have a Friday night date to get to, so you don't care what you look like. That's a cop out. I believe it's a cop out. Date at the same time you're leveling up, because you'll fall back into the same slump if you don't. You don't have a date to get to on Friday. You don't got to go to the gym because you got a date on Friday. You don't have to skip a plate of ribs because you got a date on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Stay dating. I don't care. Date no matter what. That way you have something to keep you in check. So, I have a date. I gotta get fit into this dress. I gotta put on these heels. Gotta get my hair done. That's gonna keep you leveling up because you have to get and sit in front of a man. So you gotta be like, oh no, I can't have them ribs. Oh no, I can't eat all of that. I got a date. I don't want my stomach sticking out this big. People thinking I'm pregnant. Okay, you're not going to splurge on certain foods. You're going to keep your hair looking good. You're going to put makeup on. You're going to make sure your clothes are right. So that's self-love. You don't stop dating. You keep dating because that's your input. That's your feedback. How you know if you're leveling up if nobody's telling you? That's your feedback. And it's something to give you motivation. Oh, I live in Texas. Why would fam that I haven't seen in years finally something after I'm 18? I don't know what HMU is. It's easier to date anyway with your emotions when your emotions aren't in it. Yes. Can you please talk about the alpha females? Alpha females? You mean like the independent women? I feel like sometimes they're too masculine and they can't get the type of response that they want from a man because the man can't impress them or do anything for them. Should you expect a 60-year-old man to want to get married eventually if you date in that category? Yeah. He good and ready to get married, remarried. If he ain't already, if he wasn't divorced, he's ready. Believe me, he don't want to die alone. How to set boundaries to a man from the start. Right from the start. On the first date, second date. That way, it's no surprises. Tell yourself in the mirror that you are beautiful. Tell yourself you're important and you are enough. Women don't need men to tell them that. Yeah. Tell other people too. Tisha, what to do if you're married to a cheap man who is still attached to his rich parents and raised him like a princess? Is he cheap, but he has money? I don't know. Like, that's the same thing as being broke to me if you're cheap. So just compare him to other rich men. Compare him to men who are better than him. It's like, oh, well, such and such husband down the street does A, B, C, and D. And such husband, does this. And my friend husband is taking her to such and such and such and such. And they want to invite us out on a double date. So he gonna be in competition with the next man. And men are very competitive. Well, he just bought her a cute dress for the date. Now all I have is this rag. What you gonna do? Start off like that. Make a double date with someone, a couple that you admire. Tell him he going. Then start bragging on the dude and what they have and this and that. So he'll say, okay, well, you need a new dress for the date? Okay, here's some money. Go get a dress. Oh, yeah, because she's always dressed really cute. So I don't want to look like, a maid. And, her husband, he's always, buying her gifts and jewelry. So, maybe I can get some cubic zirconium, make him feel bad. I just don't want to go out and look like we're out of place, But then lie and say that they invited y'all. Mm-hmm. Always get other people to help you do your dirty work. It helps because they don't have to impress you anymore. They got you, but they have to impress other people. So bring other people into the situation if you want them to treat you good. Do you need things? Do what you need and things will fall in line. Yes. What do you have to say about stingy men, Ashira? Stingy men, to me, that's a personality trait that I don't admire. So I wouldn't really be around it. I wouldn't be around it. If I knew they were stingy from the start, I would not even go on date 2 or date. I wouldn't go on date 2 if they were stingy. If I knew they were stingy, I would not even agree to go out with them again because that's a turnoff, major turnoff. That's like a no-no. Never ever again. Be like, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I don't think this is gonna work out. Why not? Because you're stingy. There, bye. Okay. I would just tell him straight up because he's probably wondering why he can't keep a woman. If you don't tell him, who will? At least he'll know. And since you are bold enough to tell him, he might come back and give you something and be like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I thought you wanted to be independent. You were giving out them independent vibes. I thought you wanted to make your own way. I'm sorry. He might come back and offer you more, but you have to tell him because you're stingy or you're cheap. And I don't date cheap men. I'm sorry. I'm too good. I'm too good to date a cheap man. I'm sorry. My mama raised me better than that. Life's too short to date cheap men. Okay. I don't know. What do you want me to say? You want me to lie? It's not you, it's me. If something doesn't work out with a man, just tell him the truth so he knows for the next woman, or he comes back and at least try to fix it. Do you have an Instagram? I have one, but I'm not even on it that much. I only really post when people pay me to post. Like somebody will send me some products and say, "Ooh, post this on your Instagram and your Facebook and your da da da, and I will pay you this much money." I'm like, okay. But I really don't post that much. I told y'all. Not really. I wish I was more into Instagram, but I'm just not. You met a funeral director. Do they make good money? Depends. It's like if they own it, yes. If they're a worker, no. And they work weekends and holidays. Mm, online dating, yes or no? If you're gonna eventually meet the person, like, and they live in your hometown, yes, I say yes. If they live far away, I say waste of time. What is your main three rules to set your standards on a date or relationship? I'm the woman. I expect you to pay for everything. I don't go halfsies. I don't do 50-50. That's rule number one. No 50-50 over here. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Number two, um, that's mainly it. I don't go 50-50, child. That's all you need, dog. You don't go 50-50, everything else will fall in place. um, you're going to have to invest and really get to know me before we become intimate. You're going to have to spend some quality time, and you're going to have to invest into this. We're going to have to be in a relationship before you get anything. That's number two. Number three is you are going to have to make sure that you're like ready to do this for the long haul, because I don't date for fun. I date with purpose. And if this is not going anywhere, if you don't want this to go anywhere, then we get to make an agreement that we'll see after 6 months where this leads. If it doesn't lead anywhere, we're mutually able to part on good stance. So if they already know you're strategic, they can't really run game on you, and it's their free will to get up and leave and say no, thank you, or to accept the challenge. you know and by telling them those standards, they know that the next man is not going to be able to get you either, or the next man after that, unless he's a real man. And they fear losing a good catch like you with high standards to somebody that's going to say yes to everything you just put out and be walking around with you a couple of months later, looking good. So you got to put them standards straight up, you know and make sure they follow through on them. If they call you with some BS, click. If they say, "Oh, let's go out Friday night," and they call you Friday night 30 minutes before the date to cancel, don't call them back ever. Don't answer the phone again until they ask you how they can make it up to you, and then you give them something major so that they'll never do that again. Like, okay, you want to make it up to me? Yes, anything. Are you sure? Because you can go right now, you're free. I'll do anything. Okay, name your price. Name what you want. Name a gift. Name a place you want to go. Name something that is Major. If he really wants you back and he wants that second chance, he'll do it. Well, there's this pair of earrings that I've been eyeing at Chanel. Would you like to take me there and buy them for me? That way I can wear them on our date. That's how you get them. Hmm. And if you don't know about Chanel, bring your credit card. Make sure it has nothing on it. If you got someone, bring the stuff. Okay. That's all you got to do. They pay for that one mistake, they'll never make it again. Or if they do, they'll have the money to buy you something to make up for it. If you have sex with someone and then they love you more than they love their mom and dad, what? What if you have sex with someone and then they love you more than their mom and dad? It's probably because they was a virgin. Okay. So don't have sex before 6 months. Some dudes go, I didn't say 6 months. I said money on you and spent a lot of time with you, and then he has sex with you. He is less likely to ghost you if he's invested in you. If he spent about $5,000 on dates, gifts, and dating you, trying to get it, when he gets it one time, he's not going to ghost you because dang, I did all this stuff. I'm not leaving anytime soon, or else she got the better end of the deal. That's why you make them invest. If they don't invest, then they don't find your value. They don't get to know you. They can leave you real quick. I didn't say 6 months. I'm like saying if this is not going anywhere in 6 months, like if we already sleep together and you just spent some good money, we slept together. If in 6 months you don't know where this is going, you don't know if you want to move ahead, you don't know if you want to cohabitate, you don't know if you want to get engaged, you don't know if you want me as the wife. If you don't see me in your life for a long time or permanent, then tell me so I can go be with somebody else. Don't just date me to date me. Let's date with purpose. That's what I'm saying. But you don't give it up until they've spent a large amount of money and a large amount of time on you. That way, if you get ghosted, you still won. You know what I'm saying? You've had multiple dates, gifts, quality time spent. And usually when a man does all that, he's not walking away. Okay? Some of y'all give it up on the third date and do, he didn't call me back. Duh. He put the least amount of effort into it. You think he's going to call you back when every other man can date you 3 times and get it? No. You're too afraid to ask a man for money. Is he afraid to ask you for sex? If you're too afraid to ask a man for money, is he too afraid to ask you for sex? If they're bold, you can be bold. So if they ask you for sex, they ask, oh, I would, but I'm so stressed. I have all these bills that I'm paid. I can't, I couldn't even enjoy it knowing that my rent is due, knowing that my car note's due. I can't enjoy sex. I got to get on this grind. I got to go. I'm too busy. I got to get some overtime. Oh, well, I'll pay it. Okay. That's how you get it. Why rich men seem less craving than Dusty's? Because a rich man has his choice. A rich man has a buffet. Okay. A Dusty is digging in a dumpster. He hungry. He thirsty. Whatever he find, he gonna eat it and take it. Okay. Okay. I didn't have sex with him. We went on multiple dates. He paid for and spent quality time. He still ghosted. Were you seductive though? Were you giving him the were you giving him incentive to keep dating you? Like, were you building it up? You know what I'm saying? Or were you just blah? Sometimes people ghost you because you don't have a personality, or they meet someone who will give it up quick, and then they'll call you a couple weeks later after they didn't got it from some other chick. He paid for your birthday, but didn't give you no spending money. You seen him Friday, ask him for some money. Just ask him. Hey, would you mind helping me out this month? I spent a little bit too much on my birthday. Would you mind helping me out this month with my bills? That's all you gotta say. It can be the second part of your birthday present or my birthday present. What about after they ask for sex, when you ask for money, they give it to you? How do you avoid sex with them? Um, After you've already given it to them and then you want to ask them for money and they want to ask you for sex again in exchange, be in a predicament where you can't get to them unless you get the money first. I need to get dressed. I need to buy some new lingerie. I need to pay my car now. I need to get my oil changed, and I can't see you until I get all that stuff done. But can you put it in my PayPal? Can you Western Union it to me? Can you do something? And then I'll be over there. Tell them you're gonna be over there tonight. And then when it's time to go over there, make up something else. Oh, I can't. My mom called. She just went into emergency surgery. I need to go to the hospital. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. Okay? Just do what they do. Just do exactly what they do. How do you know he's the type that will give you money before asking? All men are the type. If you promise them something, okay, if you say you're going to have all of this, if you give me some of this first, and you promise it to them, and you give them a date and a time, they're going to give it up. You don't have to show up. Okay? You didn't sign no contract. It is the hope that they will pay for. It is, I'm getting it on Wednesday at 2:00 that they will pay for. Okay? Especially if you are super seductive and act like you want it. Okay, I can't wait to show you all the sexy lingerie I have. I've been shopping, and I know you're going to love the red one. I'm going to wear that one tomorrow when I come see you. But it's 2:00. You got to mix lies with truth. And then send them a picture of like some red underwear or something. Be like, I'll see you tomorrow wearing these. Get them all excited. So he sends the money. Okay? And then you'll be like, all getting all ready, washing everything, cleaning his bathtub and his toilet, or getting a hotel room or whatever. And then you call crying. Hello, Jim. Yes, I'm all dressed and I was on my way over there. Why are you crying? Well, I don't know. My mom's in the hospital and, I don't know what's going on. I think she needs some type of emergency surgery. He's going to tell you to go. Well, go see your mom. Go see her. He's not going to say, come over here anyway. I done paid you. Go see your mom. Go take care of that first. Okay. I'm going to call you later, okay? I'm going to let you know what's going on. I'm going to call you. He's going to tell you to go. He's going to say, don't come over here. Go see your mama. Okay? And that's how you get out of that. You got to be smart. That's why I say you got to have strategy. This is chess, not checkers. Chess, not checkers. And see, if he suggested you not come, then you're not flaking on him. If you say you were still coming anyway and your mama in the hospital, he's gonna say, no, go to the hospital. And if he says, okay, come over here, then you say, hold on, I have another line. Oh my God, they're taking her into surgery and she's asking for me. I have to go. Click. There you go. That's real strategies. Okay. That is real strategy. If you're sitting across the table from a man at a restaurant and you're trying to get some money out of him, ask him straight up. Just ask him. That's what I did. Just look him in the eye, smile. Baby, I need some money. Rub his leg. Okay, we'll go to the ATM after here. Thank you, baby. Ask for money. Just ask. I don't know why y'all afraid. They're not afraid to ask for sex. What's your cup size? What's your bra size? How much you weigh? But you can't ask for money. They can say yes or no. I just asked straight up. Like when I first met James, I just asked straight up. I need some money. When we were in the car driving, because when we were in the car, I had my little short skirt on and show some legs. I was holding his hand, rubbing the back of his neck, touching his ear. Baby, I need some money. He gonna swirl to the ATM. How much you need? There you go. That's all you gotta do. You can't be all nervous and need some money. No, you gotta play with them ears, with your short skirt on, or show a little bit of cleavage. If you're showing legs, don't show cleavage. Don't show it all. Pick one. Because if you're too slutty, they think you do it to everybody. And the skirt shouldn't really be short. It should just hike up when you sit in the car or when you sit down so they can see the leg. And then you can be like, sit next to him instead of across from him. That way you get at him. You'd be like, I love your ears. They're so cute. That money is yours. I promise you. It's yours. All yours. He gonna give it all. He gonna empty his account. He gonna have to transfer from his savings if he broke, but he gonna give it to you. They said prostitutes are monsters. No, we're not. I'm not a prostitute. I didn't get paid to have sex. I got paid to play with an ear. How you doing? Okay. I got paid to be seen in public with somebody. I got paid to play with their ear. I got paid because I asked to get paid. Okay. I needed some money. And they were claiming me as their girlfriend. So it's not really a prostitute if that's your boyfriend. Okay. There you go. In order to get this, you got to be in a relationship. You need to be my boyfriend. You got to claim me. If you want this, you got to claim me. And only after I date you for a little while and see if I even want you. That's how you have to do it. Don't send nude pics at all. Don't do that anymore. Ever. If you're doing that, you're messing up. Don't send anything. Shira, I claim you. Oh, I'm already claimed. Sorry. But thanks. I take that as a compliment. Yeah, so loving yourself means you're not afraid to ask for what you know you deserve or what you know you can get. That's confidence. If you love yourself enough to have that much confidence to not have to ask anybody how to ask somebody for some money, but just ask the dude for some money, figure it out on your own, seduce, play with them ears. See what's within you. Challenge yourself. I'm getting some money tonight. How do I do this without giving it up? You got to use your brain. You know what men like. Figure it out and get you some money. If you're afraid to ask, it's because you think you don't deserve it, or you think he doesn't like you enough to give it to you. That means you don't love yourself enough to know what you deserve, and that you don't know that they see that in you. If they see that you love yourself and that you don't take no for an answer, and that you're sitting next to them, pouring out affection to them, they're going to give you some money. I promise you. If you sitting there like you don't deserve nothing and you scared and you sitting across the table like he got a disease, he ain't giving you nothing. Okay? That's just what it is. If y'all are too afraid, then it's y'all not ready yet. Sure, why he say I can ask him for money, but he generally complains he's not rich and that he pays everything for everybody. That's just what they say. So you don't ask for it too often. All you gotta do, that's a you gotta get up in his ear and play with his other ear and whisper, baby, but I'm not everybody. I'm special, right? Rich. I know you're not rich, baby, but I know you will be rich one day. Ooh, baby, you know what? You're right. I didn't know I was just everybody. I thought I was special to you. I wouldn't ask you for anything, but I really need it. And if you give it to me, you don't have to give it to anyone else. You could just give it to me and stop giving to everybody else. I'll help you. Whisper that in his ear, like, because if you don't, then what am I going to do? How am I going to come see you? I won't be able to pay my car note. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, you're my only hope. You're my only hope. Play with his other ear. Okay. That's it. All you got to do is flip it. Flip, flip, flip. Flip it until you get it. Then he goes like, I'm not rich. I was like, I know you're not rich, baby, but you will be. I believe in you. You're a powerful man. That's why you turn me on. Get that money. Okay? I'm like, okay, you're right. Because I got this deal going right now. It's finna come through. You right, yeah. And I got this investment going. Yep, you right. How much you need? He gonna make it, and if he does have other women he's giving money to, he's gonna give you the most. He's gonna tell the other chick he can't give it to her this week. I'm sorry, I can't give you no money this week. I like this other chick. She plays my ears and tell me I'm gonna be the next Bill Gates. You might be in competition and not even know it. That's why you gotta bring your A game. Bring it. What do we say to an ex who keeps sending pics of himself? Take his picture, circle everything on himself that needs to be fixed, like a plastic surgeon, and send it back. Okay? That's what I would do. You want me back? Fix all the stuff first. Then draw some fake money in his pocket. Yes, I am ruthless, but you have to be in this world. I mean, every situation that comes to you, you should enjoy it. I'm just gonna be straight up. If you're not enjoying every situation that comes to you, you're not living. If you can't figure out how to enjoy a problem, you're not living. When a challenge comes to you, when somebody keeps sending you nudes and naked pictures, if you can't make yourself laugh, you're doing it wrong. Because I sure would be like, okay, edit, circle, draw some fake money, fix this, fix that, fix your teeth. All right, send. If you can't laugh at what's going on and fix the problem at the same time, you're not living. That's how you gotta enjoy every problem. Because when you do, it's fun. When you waiting on her, what's next? What y'all gonna do today? And how can I get over on you today? You start to enjoy it. And once you're able to enjoy it, they'll take care of themselves. They will leave you alone because you didn't did so many crazy stuff. They're embarrassed now, and they know they look foolish. Okay, so yeah. I want a man to take care of me for once and not the other way around. Then stop taking care of men. Throw and don't tell anyone you ever took care of a man. Okay? Lie. Don't ever tell anyone you took care of a man. Say they all took care of you. Set yourself up. You know? Next time you date someone, I'm just used to guys paying for me. Lie. Everyone that I ever dated paid all my bills. They did this and that. Lie. Because if they think that those guys did all that, they're going to think there's something special about you. They're going to figure it out. Oh, she must be a good person, or she must be great in doing this, and she must be. Don't tell people I'm used to being abused and used, because then they're going to be like, well, I guess you won't mind another one. I guess you won't mind another one. Don't tell people your sob story. Lie. Flip it. Flip everything. If you was treated bad, say you was treated good. That way, they got to treat you better if they want to impress you. If you were treated bad and you tell them this, all they got to do is come with bare minimum. All they got to do is show up. So why would you set yourself up? If you love yourself, you'll figure out how to give yourself the best without doing anything. Okay? You'll be like, how can I get this new person to give me everything I want? Okay, don't tell them this, don't tell them that. Tell him this instead, which will make him think this, which will make him want to do this, make him want to impress me. Okay. Sit down and think. Don't just react to stuff. Plan it out, create it, and let it go. If you want your life to go a certain way, you don't sit there and accept what people give you. You create a plan, a strategy, and you trick them into giving you exactly what you want. And that is how you create your own life. You think ahead. You are 3 steps ahead already. You set them up, they fall for it, and you receive. That is it. Okay? They don't know they're being set up. If they do, they like it. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's it. If you just show up blind and like, I'm ready to be used. What are you going to take? What validations are you going to give me today so that I can fall like putty into your hand? What are you going to do? How many lies are you going to tell me today so that I can believe you? Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you my life story first so you know all my weaknesses so that you can make me an even better victim. Let me tell you all that first. Let me tell you about my ex. Let me tell you about my childhood. Let me tell you my whole life story so you know exactly what to do to get me. Let me tell you all that. Let me just give away all my secrets and strategies and just sit here and let you take advantage of all of this because you might be the one. Or I want you to think, I want to be open and honest with you. I want you to know every single thing about me so that in 2 weeks, you ghost me because I'm boring and predictable and you know everything and I'm no longer a mystery to you. Let me just do that. Yes, I have a book. It's called Too Pretty to Pay Bills. It's an ebook on Amazon. You can download it. So, Shira, even though you're still sexy. Oh, thank you. So, have you ever done theater? No, never done theater. I've done karaoke though. Does that count? Advice for introverts. Mystery. Be mysterious, but seductive at the same time. How can I get my future something FWB, I don't even know, friends with benefits to take me seriously? You can't. Throw the whole thing away. See, that's what happens. Y'all always want to get into these friends with benefits, but you knew what it was. They don't want you as a girlfriend because that's how they would have came in the first place. So throw the whole thing away. Start over and don't be a friends with benefits. That's just like, that's the stupidest thing a woman could be. What are you doing? Is he paying you? You getting paid? You getting some money? You getting some bills paid or something? Friends with benefits. Mm-mm. What are you, friends without benefits? Because you ain't getting nothing. Benefits should be beneficial. Benefits is money, okay? How to switch from being a little shy to being mysterious or seductive. Get you a camera and practice until you're confident enough in what you look like and what you sound like, and you know you're going to get some money. Practice. Practice makes perfect. Go in front of a mirror, go in front of a camera, record yourself, see how you sound, send it to some random dude and see if he go crazy. Just pick somebody on Facebook just like they do. Pop it in their inbox. Okay. Technically, you don't have much experience with men since you've been with James since you were 22. You're not all of us look like you. Well, I have dated most every race of man. I did a lot of dating before I met James. Okay. So I did. I had from the age I was 17 until the age I was 22. So 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 19 to 20, 20 to 21, 21 to 22. That's 5 years of dating. 5 years of dating. I'm not even counting high school. Okay. And when I was first with James, I went on a couple more dates after I was already dating him because I was dating other people at the same time until we made it official. So guess what? I think I have about 6 to 7 years total of dating. And I also feel like I've dated every race, mostly every race of man, dusty and rich, millionaire, high, upper middle class, middle class. I've dated every financial range except for homeless. So I think that I have a wide variety of experience. Plus, I watch other women date and I see what happens with them. I watched my sister date when I was a child. I watched my mom get married to a few dudes. I see what they do and I learn. Just because I haven't dated everybody, just because I've been married for this long, it doesn't mean that these same tricks don't work on husbands or other people. You know, I can use this strategy pretty much anywhere and just change the actions. So if I haven't been dating for that long because I've been married for so long, that's a good sign because I'm married. If I keep dating and I haven't gotten married, that's a bad sign. You know what I'm saying? If I keep dating, I'm doing something wrong. If I've been dating for 12 years, I'm doing something real wrong. So my cat's under the bed. She's under the bed. So yeah, I dated James for 5 years, and then we got married. How to get out of my depressed state? A makeover. Go fix yourself up. You look good, you feel good. Can you do a demonstration of how to be seductive? What woman does not know how to seduce? What age did y'all grow up in? What movies do y'all watch? Set it off. Y'all need to go watch some old 80s movies. Go watch some old 80s movies where women actually seduced men back in the old days. Go watch some of them old school movies before women were just sleeping with men on the first date. Go watch some of them movies. Go back to the old school. Okay? Oh, somebody says go watch Marilyn Monroe movies. What are my favorite movies? I don't know. Where the woman was a seductress. Hmm. Hmm. I was gonna say Purple Rain, but Prince was dusty on that movie, and Apollonia just wanted to get famous. So she pitted two guys against each other to make them jealous, like Dusty's do. But no, I wouldn't use that as an example. Yes, go find some older movies where the women still seduced you and they didn't take. Go watch Scarface. Go watch Scarface. Scarface. Okay, what's his name? Tony Montana. He wanted that dude's wife. Okay. She was not giving him the time of day. She was not giving him the time of day. And she made it hard for him to get whatever he wanted. And that's what turned him on, that she didn't want him. It's like, ugh, I don't mess with the help. And the way she carried herself, she was always dressed, cute, makeup on, looked like she was like the baddest chick in the place. That's seductive within itself when you are knowing you're all that. And then when you get close to them, you look into their eyes, you lean over and you're like you're just doing all of this just for them. You're like, yeah. So what do you think? Play with their ear. I was in the few minutes ago, I was telling you how to do it. Sit next to them, play with their ear, whisper in their ear, talk to them like this, look in their eyes. You smell so good. Promise them something that they're never going to get. Let them keep chasing it. That's pretty much it. It's very simple. It's super simple. I mean, you don't even have to do much. Yeah, if you're trying too hard, they don't like it, right? I just sit next to them, be close to them. That's what they want. What are some of your favorite books on relationships? My book, Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Um, The Power, the Laws of Seduction or something like that. Power of Seduction by Robert Greene. That's my favorite one. Read that or listen to it audio book on YouTube. Shameless plug, yeah. That's called self-love. What'd you miss? Okay, when we're talking about self-love, and all these ladies, every time I get on, they ask me, how do you ask a man for money? Ask him straight up. Play with his ear, sit next to him, whisper in his ear, baby, can I have some money? That's all you gotta do. They're gonna say yes. Promise them something that you'll never deliver. Give them a date and a time and don't show up. Very easy, okay? Why are you trying to figure out this is too simple, Very easy. You know, if I was 22 again, I shoot. If I was 22 again, I would have three. I would have three Jameses. Just handing me money. Do I wrap my hair up at night? No, I don't. It, I, they know something is up then, Shira. It don't matter. Whatever is up is what they want it to be up. You get it? James Brown? What? Well, I'm 24, so I guess it's not too late for me. Nope. It's not too late for anybody if you know how to seduce. Most times the men already have let them know that they are cheap and ain't gonna give it to them. That's why they want a strategy. But you gotta come off all like from the first time you contact this person, it has to be a seduction from the first contact, the first phone call, the first text message. Start off with seduction only. This is not a meeting. This is not a coworker. This is not a friend. You start off straight up seduction style. You don't let up until you get what you want. I told you, have a goal. Let me look at y'all. So basically, somebody's saying, let me look at y'all. When you first, if you meet this person online, you start off with the seduction. Not too much, but just say something like, wow, you're very handsome. I can't wait to meet you. I bet you smell great. What? You know, I'm going to wear something special for you. You know, oh man, upper reading. Start off like that. Come on. What are you doing if you're not getting paid? Then he's going to be excited to meet you. He's going to be expecting. He's going to be ready to spend. He's going to be like, "What? I'm going to do anything to get her." You know. So sit next to him instead of across from him on the table, or get a booth or whatever. Be like, rub on his leg and say, "Hi, I'm so happy to be here. Oh my gosh. Can you help me order? I don't know what to get. Have you had this before? You smell so good. What are you wearing? Wow, I love that." Just be like, just do that, okay? You're not there to impress them. You're only there to seduce them. That's it. Okay? Then don't talk about your career. Don't talk about none of that crap. Seduction. Okay? They will give you all the money that they have to give you. Okay? Mhm. Mm. Sheila, he asked my bank account yesterday, but didn't transfer yet. I don't know. I don't want to look desperate. Shh, you better. Didn't I tell y'all never give out y'all's bank account number? You finna get scammed. Better get a PayPal or a bank account with nothing in it. They still might try to launder money through it. Don't give out bank account numbers, please. PayPal, something. Cash app, gift cards. You're gonna be in prison. You better call your bank. Mm-hmm. You can tell who actually gets cash in here because we know all the apps. Never give out a bank account number, okay? That's the dumbest thing you can ever do. Ever. Ever. Only two people that have my bank account number is my husband and me. Okay? The only reason he knows it so he can put deposits in. How you do? Yes. So you better go check. You better go call your bank. Let them know some suspicious activity going on. I did not authorize it. Shut it down. Send me a new card. I want a new bank account number. Go change all that crap because you might be getting scammed. How to prosper after a divorce. Start over just like most people do after a breakup. It's basically the same thing. Start over. Reinvent yourself. Y'all, I got to do this reading. I hope this person answers. But I gotta go. I've been on long enough. Y'all get the message. You know. Hmm. Love yourself, and others will be more attracted to you. That's just common. That's just common sense. Um. Thank you. How many bank accounts do you have? One. Me? I have many. Well, I have different accounts. They're trying to offer me money to start another one. I might take it. Hmm. I'm not lying. Someone said stop lying to them. I'm not lying to them. Mhm. All I'm saying is love yourself and others will follow. That's it. Don't take nothing best. Don't take nothing less than the best. And no one will offer you trash. Okay? James already know don't come in here with no carnations. Better be long stem roses. Don't come in here with no carnations. Don't come in here with no cheap stuff either. I'm gonna throw it at you. Or it's gonna sit in the box that it came in. Um Okay, don't take anything. Don't accept anything. Like y'all, my sister was the worst at this. Somebody would buy her a Gucci purse or a Louis Vuitton purse for a holiday, and she would take it back. She would be like, "This is not the one I wanted. I want the big one." Then they gonna have to go. They fork out the rest for the big one. She didn't take it and smile and say, "Oh, thank you. I appreciate it." She said, "This is not the one I want. I want the big one. I can't fit nothing in here. What am I gonna do with this? This looks like a kid purse." So they had to go back and get the big one. I used to get on her about that. I said, "You should just accept it. That was a nice gesture." She said, "But I don't want it. I ain't gonna use it." I'm like, wow. I used to say, "Wow, that's just rude." Um, but she was right. You don't like something, don't accept it. Then I realized, like, okay, why she gonna carry around a purse you don't even like? That's a waste of the other person's money. Get what you want. You don't. If you're gonna come correct. That's it. Don't buy me no Gucci if you can't really afford Gucci. You can afford the baby Gucci? I don't want it. Give me the big one. I want the real one, the big one. I really don't like Gucci, but I mean it's okay. I have a few. I prefer other brands, but back then it was Gucci. When she was getting those types of gifts. Back then that's what it was. But she would be like, "That's the one I want, the big one. You knew I wanted the big one. I told you I want the big one. You gonna come here with the little one? Think I'm gonna take it? Nope. Try again." And I'm like, wow. This is where I learned a lot of stuff from. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try that. See how it work on somebody else. And it worked. Okay. It worked. I might not have experienced it. Well, I have after that, but I witnessed it and I saw it work and I tried it and it worked. So that's why I'm telling y'all it works. Mhm. Why I keep rubbing my hair every 2 seconds? Because it's mine. I can do whatever I want. You want to rub it too? How do you get over a dusty? How to get over a dusty? Go look at your credit. Did he ruin it? How much money have you spent on him? Add it up. That's how you get over it. Okay, there you go. Have you ever felt shy to use your tactics on a hot old guy and usually you're not shy at all? I have nothing I would have nothing to lose if I was going to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? If I was single or young, I would have no problem doing it. When I was single and young, I would walk up to the bar. If there was an old dude or a handsome dude or whoever dude was standing there looking at me, I'm like, hi, 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 hi. Oh, I like your shirt. It's really nice. The color looks good on you. Would you like a drink? Sure. Use the drinks. Oh, hold on, my friend's coming. Would she like a drink too? Sure, she sure would. You know, just go up there and you don't have anything to lose. What do you have to lose? Nothing. So why don't you go for it? Especially if you've been drinking, that confidence is high. You be like, okay, you gotta hang out with that guy at the bar though. No, you don't. Just walk off with a drink. Thank you, baby. I'm gonna come back. Don't ever come back. See, y'all too nice. That's what it is. Y'all think because y'all somebody bought you a drink, you gotta sit there and talk to them. Just say, okay, I'll be right back. I have to go tell my friend something that I'm gonna be at the bar. And then, oh my God, I totally forgot I drank too much. You know, if he come try to find you, be like, I'm so sorry, I forgot I drank too much. Oh, just lie. You ain't got to stay there. Some guys will just give it to you and they'll walk off if they're classy, if they broke and they want that drink to last all night because they think it's going towards something, they ain't got no money. But if they buy your drink, talk to you for 5 seconds, and be nice, and then you're free to go, great. They didn't bring you on a date. They didn't buy you dinner first. You don't get them. They don't get you the whole night. Okay. You want to see me for more than 10 minutes after, or 5 minutes after buying me a drink, you better ask me out on a date. You better give me some phone numbers or take mine or something. What if he says, let him lick you up and down till you say stop? Then you know he from the 90s. I like that song though. Um, what if your man was paying all your bills now? Financial can only pay some. Then get you another man to make up for his lack. Go get you another one. I told you, plan B. You just gave me courage to go freestyle alone. I think I might do it. You should. I used to do it all the time. That's how I met all these celebrities. Oh my gosh. I met so many celebrities freestyling out alone when I was younger. And if you're alone, you can hang out with us. You by yourself. Come on. VIP, let's go. How you doing? So if I hadn't been freestyling, I wouldn't have met most of the celebrities that I've met. And I didn't even leave the city. I just showed up. There they were. So, what if your husband is broke? Why did you marry him? Ask yourself, why did you marry a broke man? I met every celebrity I met was at a club. Yes, yes, it was. I went to club, bars, wherever. That's where they were. Slim Thug. No, I'm from go back to the '90s. Y'all know I'm old. Y'all know I'm old. Go back to the '90s. I met Prince. I met Genuine. Who else I meet? Um, a bunch of basketball players from the Rockets. A bunch of them. Um, who else I meet? That dude on Shark Tank, the one that used to own Fubu, or the one that owns Fubu. Um, Nate Dogg, he did now. I met Nate Dogg back in the '90s. Snoop was popping, you know. I met Tyson Beckford, the supermodel. Damon John, yes. Who else did I meet? You're not supposed to name drop. Okay, I'll stop. That's enough. But I met all those dudes freestyling. That's it. And I didn't even know I didn't even know who they were for the first 2 seconds. I'm like, I didn't know who Tyson was for like the whole time until somebody told me. I'm like, who? I knew who he was, but I didn't know that's who I was talking to. So go out and freestyle, shoot. And I met all those people during the week, not on the weekend, but during the week. Because a lot of celebrities come in town for concerts during the week. And they go out and party the day before or the day after, probably the day before. So the day before any concert or after, if they do an after party, that's usually when they're there. And I didn't even know. I was just going out because I was bored. And I just ran into them like, hey, and not only did I meet them, but spent some time with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you do that. Go freestyle. Be adventurous. See, have fun in your early 20s. Have fun while you're dating, because when you get married, you got all this fun stuff to look back on and tell people about. Like, I met such and such. Not you don't have to say, oh, I was with a Dusty. That's all I experienced before I got married. No, you can say I done everything that I had to do until I found somebody that was worth my time. And that's it. So have fun. That's why I tell anybody who coming to me in their 20s, I say have fun. Go and 25, get serious. Early 20s, early teens, 18 and up, have fun. What are you doing? Go out and see the world. Don't try to tie somebody down who's your same age, who is definitely not going to be with you forever. Stop trying to do that. All these young girls are trying to tie down a 20-year-old, a 19-year-old. I want him to be, he ain't going to be the one. He wants to go out and explore the world. Please stop doing this, ladies. If you want to settle down, go get you an old man, but have fun in your early teens and 20s. Okay? Go out and explore, have fun, meet some celebrities, go out and do what you need to do. And then after when you're done and you're ready to settle down, you go get you an old man or somebody that's ready to settle down too. And then you settle down. Stop trying to tie these young dudes down. They're going to cheat on you all the time because they don't want to settle down. Okay. They don't want to settle down. I don't care what they're telling you. They don't want to settle down. Okay. 26-year-old man, still too young. Unless that's y'all's culture to marry that young, still too young. Yeah. I don't care. I'm 21, but I don't want to fall in love first. I want to street. Nope. You need to go fall in love first. Let me tell y'all why y'all need to fall in love before you start gold digging. Go fall in love with a couple dusties or whatever. Get that out the way. Don't have no babies though. Then after you fall in love, get your heart broken a couple times, you're able to gold dig properly. You can't gold dig properly if you ain't never been in love. Okay? Because you don't know how to fake it. You're going backwards because then you're going to be looking for true love and no one's ever going to make you happy because you're going to be like, true love, true love. When you find out it doesn't exist between man and woman, only between mother and child, then you're going to be like, okay, well, let me just go for this money. You're going to be duped. So go fall in love first. If you're in college, in high school, go fall in love, go have a boyfriend, cry over him, go crazy, text him 800 times, let him dump you, let him find out he's cheating, do all of that, get that out the way. Do it again, maybe do it another time, and then after that, you're ready. Or do it at the same time, I don't care. You're gonna go dig, have your boyfriend at the same time. One that you actually want to fall in love with. Then when you get it out of your system and you've experienced it and you see what it is, blah, 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 then you're ready, okay? How to make a man I'm dating pay for making me upset. I'm ignoring him now, but I know he'll come back. When he comes back and he asks you to forgive him, tell him, well, do you want to make it up to me? And then give him what you want. Tell him what you want. Mm-hmm. So go fall in love. Don't come to me 20 years old saying I'm ready to go dig and you ain't never had a real relationship. Go get you a dusty. Go fall in love with your college boyfriend. Go fall in love with somebody when you're about 21, 22, and you've had a couple relationships and you're done. Then come on, okay? You're not ready yet. You're not going to be able to do what you need to do. You're not going to be able to turn off those emotions and understand what's going on. You're not going to be able to see certain things until you've already experienced certain things. Okay? Mm-hmm. Sure, you are not teaching them gold digging. You are teaching them to be thieves and not gold diggers. Huge difference. Okay, well, what? Y'all are thieves. Y'all try to take women's sex. That's being a thief without anything in return. When you sleep with a woman and you ghost her and you told her you was gonna be with her forever, that's stealing. That's stealing because you lied to get it and you took it and left. So, and we're stealing, it's because y'all stole first. So, yeah, we're not thieves. We're being compensated, basically. Mhm. It's not free. I'm sorry. Whoever told you it was free was dumb because it ain't. It's not free. Never was, never will be. The only people you can get it free from is people who don't love themselves. What do you think about athletes? Fun for a couple, fling, fun fling, FF, fun fling. All right, I got to do this. What the heck? Okay. How do men view single mothers, weak or strong? Victims, people to take advantage of. Why? Because you have a child. They figure you're desperate and they can get away with more and they can ask you for more. than what they ask someone without kids for. That's why I tell y'all, don't tell guys you have kids unless it becomes serious and they're going to meet them one day. Don't tell them you have them. They're going to treat you a whole different way once they know you do. So if you want fair treatment, don't tell them you have kids. Okay? Until y'all are going to take the relationship further, then there's no reason for them to know at all. The only thing they're going to do is see you as temporary, or, not all of them, but they're not going to see you as the same as they're going to see someone without kids. You understand? So don't tell them. Ask any man. Ask any man in the comments. If a woman comes to you and says, I got kids, what are you going to do? How is your thinking going to shift? Oh, okay. So she's going to try to keep me. Oh, so she's desperate. Oh, okay. So I can get away more. That's exactly I'm not going to give her the grade A treatment. Oh, she got baby daddies in the picture. She's still sleeping with him. All these thoughts go through these men's heads right from the start, right from when you say you got kids, especially if you got a young kid. So are they going to be in the way? Are they going to intrude with plans? Are they always going to be around? Am I going to get to know this person? There's too much baggage for me. I'm out. I'm going to hit it and quit it and I'm gone. You tell them you don't have kids, they're going to be like, oh, she could be the one. Ooh, this might be wifey. Ooh, she don't have no kids. Ooh, no baby daddy drama. Ooh, your stock goes up. When you have kids, your stock goes down. If you tell them. If they don't know, then what? They can't treat you accordingly. So just be like, okay, well, if they ask you if you have kids, you don't gotta lie. You can say, well, I always wanted kids. That means you didn't say yes or no. How to answer if they shame you that you're all about yourself. Ask them if it intimidates them. Oh, does that intimidate you? Oh, I'm sorry. Tell me about you. Does that intimidate you that I'm all about myself? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intimidate you. I'm just used to people catering to me. I'm sorry. I never had to do anything for a man before. They always wanted to do for me. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to, I don't know how to, be masculine in the relationship. I don't know how to play the masculine role in a relationship because I'm used to just receiving. I'm so sorry. What do you want? What am I supposed to do? Teach me. I'm here to learn. Teach me how to be masculine if you can. Teach me to be masculine because I don't want you to think that I don't care about you. I'm just used to being the woman in the relationship. I don't know how to be the man. Never had to. If there's something you want to tell me, if there's something you want to get off your chest, there's something you need to come out about. Because we can still be friends. I mean, I like you as a person. I really do. You got a nice nasty them. You'll be like, so that's all you gotta do. Are you mad? I'm sorry, I've never had to play that role before. You're gonna have to teach me how to be more giving, you know? Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I got an appointment. I gotta call somebody. What if you're 50 starting over with children? Starting over? I suggest dating a much older man. They have websites now for older people who want to date older people, you know? Dating websites for older people. Go on there. Or get you an old 70-year-old. Get on his insurance. Mhm. What made me create this YouTube channel? Women asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over on the other channel. Mhm. Okay. Tina Knowles found somebody she can too. That's right. But look, Tina Knowles is put together now. She's not the average 50-year-old. Actually, Tina is 60. You gotta level it up. It's not all women as beautiful as me, but they can make themselves. All right, y'all, I gotta go for real. Bye.